Hey, Pastor Friends McKay here, and in this video, I'm going to reveal the 2 questions that build instant relevance for any sermon and make people lean in to listen. And that's what we want, right? When we preach, nothing is more encouraging than to have people's eyes locked on ours, people leaning forward, eager to listen. And this is what happens when we start a sermon with instant relevance. But let's be really clear. We don't make the Bible relevant. It already is. Our job is simply to build a bridge, a simple bridge between the original audience and the contemporary world. And we call this a relevance bridge because all we're doing is showing the relevance already in the scriptures. We're making the connection between the original recipient's world in our contemporary world. And what we want to do is build this bridge at the very beginning of the sermon. We call it the prelectio because it is before the reading of the scripture. And yes, there's a method to the madness. There's a very distinctive purpose for why we do this before the scripture reading. But more on that in a separate video. For now, I simply want to show you how to build the relevance bridge and what happens when you do. You build it with 2 questions. Question 1, you ask, what is the issue in the lives of the original listeners that caused this text to be written? What sin needed to be addressed? What struggle did they face? What fear? What concern? What need for grace did the original recipients have? Question 2 is really easy. We simply ask, how do we share the same need, the same issues? What do we struggle with that they struggle with? What is the need for grace? Same thing. All we're doing is showing it in a contemporary context. And when you build this bridge and make the relevance clear from their need to our need, people won't think history lesson. As important as biblical history is, they'll think, I totally relate to this. He's not just talking about them, he's talking about me. And you know what happens? They lean in. They want to listen. They have to listen. And you can see it on their faces. They're not looking down. They're not distracted. They're looking up, eyes locked on, and they're leaning in. And notice what you just did. You didn't make the Bible relevant. You simply showed that it already is. The relevance was never the problem. It just needed the bridge from the original recipient's need to our need, to their issue and our issue. So if you need help with the construction of the bridge or any other part of the building process for your next sermon, the Preach 360 online sermon studio will walk you through the process. So there's never any guesswork, only progress. You can just do it on your own if you'd like. Ask the questions, build the bridge, and make it clear, and see what happens in the first 5 minutes of your next sermon. Well, my name is McKay. For more info, go to preach360.com, and I will look forward to seeing you next time.